right?
It is, it needs to be
It needs to be.
reviewed, expanded, be more realistic about today's cost of doing things.
Yeah, particularly the escrow down
Absolutely.
payments,
Absolutely.
because
I-
people that are developing feel like they're being shaken down for money, it's because they didn't pay, but it's just a matter of every one of them, anything you do, the escrows aren't enough.
I really like the development, but we can't fund it.
And it's to our own detriment, like,
Exactly.
they would have paid, the escrow wouldn't have been short if the escrow really would have been the appropriate amount.
Correct.
Like, he only owes the money because our escrow was so low that everybody that walks in here with the subdivision is end up gonna have that same weird motion.
Yeah, and personally, I think that whole fee permits whatever, we need to sit down and have a conversation about it.
So, for the next board meeting, everybody can do their own independent homework on maybe some neighboring towns. I know Makel's office sent through some information from some of his towns. And if you have, I don't know if you happen to have, I would have asked Harold, but he's not here, but maybe we'll ask Harold what the fee schedules. I'm also, I think some of the fees that have been charged are different than what our fee schedule says.
It's not the most accurate aspect of the townships.
No, they're, yeah, I've definitely seen one particular that it was a totally different cost factor than what.
Needs to be reviewed and changed and improved.
So, discussion regarding the unclaimed property notice from Waste Management for $16,656.21. So, we got a letter in the mail this week from Waste Management about a check that they had sent to the township on 4/10/2020. So they were telling us if we didn't claim it, that it was going to unclaimed property, which it is a whole lot more difficult to get it out of unclaimed property. I was looking for the one signed. So Mary Ann filled out all the paperwork to claim it as the treasurer of Union Township. She's also checking to see that there's any more checks out there. But this one happened to be for $16,656.21 that the township never cashed in 2020. It's from the landfill. So part of the landfill is in Union Township, part of it's in South Park. They send us money for the part that they dump in
Is that an annual?
quarterly.
Quarterly.
It's been quarterly back. So that's what I'm saying. If there was one, it might
Yeah,
be.
right.
And it is a lot harder to get once it goes into unclaimed property with that. So she is filling out the paperwork, and she filled out the one for this. She's waiting for an answer for them to check their books to see if there is any more checks for Union Township that didn't get cashed, since that was, what did they send them to unclaimed property after 2 years? So there could be more somewhere in the mix there with
Yeah.
everything
That was back in 20?
that was 2020, so there could be more in 20, there could be 21, who's to say, but rather than wait
Right.
till we get another notice about unclaimed property, just. So.
Wow.
Discussion